Men need a sense of purpose, whether that's found in their work, whether that's found in raising a family. The thing that drives men to accomplish, the thing that drives men to achieve, to become somebody, to become recognized, build things, build networks, create, be creative, is their purpose. And I think a lot of men struggle to know what their purpose is and to find it. And I think the reason for that is because there's too many distractions, too many things available for consumption, too many dissenting opinions and voices constantly getting thrown at men. You're probably just giving too much into the distractions of this life, and you need something that will give you a set path forward, that you can tangibly see results based on what you put into it. Your purpose is not something you can really search for and just find that way. I think it's more realistic to say that your purpose is something you find along the way while you're making steps towards becoming a better man, a more capable man, and overall prepared to act upon the purpose you find once you do. I've been looking back and reflecting on how it looked for me to find my purpose, and I'm still kind of searching, but the one thing that's been with me and I think has allowed me to further progress and to make those individual steps is fitness. I think that should be every man's first step. If you can develop a sense of discipline to keep yourself going to the gym, to keep yourself doing things you don't necessarily want to do, simply because you know you should, that will translate directly to your life. Maybe you don't feel necessarily like getting this thing done at work. You don't feel like taking that next step to advance yourself. You don't feel like putting some confidence in yourself and your ability to take a leap of faith maybe. But you're disciplined enough to know that you'll do all you can to take care of it as required through time. Another thing that fitness has given me is a sense of accountability, where I know that if I'm not putting in the work, if I'm not putting in the time, if I'm not prioritizing what I eat, if I'm not prioritizing recovery through sleep, hydration, I'm not going to see the results I want to see. And so from working on my body, I've learned that it's a direct correlation to achieving what it is you want to and exactly what you put into it. And that's extremely applicable to real life as well, in the sense that you are not going to figure out what your purpose is, and you're not even going to be able to act upon it once you do, if you don't have a sense of control over what it is you're putting into achieving the end goal. You got to be able to hold yourself accountable when nobody else is. A big thing that fitness has given me is the sense that I understand it's up to me. It's not going to fall upon my lap, more than likely. And a third thing I've gotten from fitness that I want to offer is a sense of temperance. Temperance is one that gets overlooked and is really not talked about as much. But temperance, as I understand it, is the trait, the characteristic that keeps you level-headed, that keeps you operating no matter how you feel about a certain situation, that keeps you being progressive, that keeps you being productive, no matter what emotional state you're in. The temperance I have today was largely given to me because of my time spent over the years in the gym, where frustrating oftentimes to not see the size increase or the strength increase that I want to see from my workouts day to day. But if I compare myself now to what I looked like and felt like 2-3 years ago, even 1 year ago, it's a large difference. And so that temperance to be like, right now it doesn't feel the best to be doing what it is I know I need to do, but I'm going to stay level-headed about this and act anyways, because I know that down the line, that's when the reward is going to come. It's not going to come immediately. Those three things are also exactly the traits you need to figure out what your purpose is and to act upon it. And when I talk about purpose, I don't really mean that you need to know exactly what it is you're meant to do with the rest of your life today. Purpose just means a reason for you to wake up every day, a reason for you to get up, put the most into your days, and try to achieve something. And honestly, fitness in and of itself could be the thing that gives you purpose day to day. It's been the thing that gave me purpose for 7 years. In my journey to try and figure out what my purpose is, fitness has been the thing for me that I can track day to day. I can tangibly see whether or not I was taking a step forward to achieve the goal. And that's kind of given me a large sense of purpose throughout my 7 years of experience doing it. I wanted to get on and share with you guys that men need a sense of purpose. You need something to work towards and strive towards and do. If you're somebody who struggles, kind of a lack of direction and sense of purpose, start by taking care of your body. Start by setting a goal and doing whatever it takes to achieve that goal. Start by getting in the gym when you don't necessarily feel like it, and see the tangible results of your hard work. And take what you've learned from that and apply it to the overarching goal. And I think that if men embodied this idea that being physically fit really is not a negotiable thing, it's something that is required of us, I think we'd see men rise up, and I think we'd see men be more productive, and I think we'd see greater success as a society if that was the mindset all men had. I think that can be achieved if every man prioritized fitness, and I just wanted to share that with you guys and hope that it impacts you as a fellow man to start taking care of yourself physically, because that is really the first stepping stone to which the rest of your figuring out what your life's purpose is can then flow behind. But you got to start by working towards something that you're not necessarily going to see the product of right away, but knowing and having confidence in yourself that if you continue to do this work, one day you'll be rewarded, and then you can apply that to the rest of your life and figure out what your purpose is from there, fulfill it, be somebody that people can rely on, be somebody that this world needs. The world needs men to step up and to be strong and to stand up for what they truly believe in. And this is my effort in doing that. I believe that in order to be somebody that's influential, your first step is working on yourself, because if you can't have the tangible evidence that says you have done that, it makes you less credible, first of all, but also it means there's no proof of concept for when you try and do that for other people. If you agree with this, if you want to join me in my journey to becoming a man that others can rely on, that is influential, that fulfills my God-given desire to work to be a protector, a defender, a provider, follow the channel. I mean, I post on Instagram as well at @pump_para. That's all I had to say. I appreciate you guys' time, and we'll see you next week.